Welcome back to our channel. This will be a first video that is in the weekly format recap type style. So hope you enjoy what our week entailed and all the projects we were able to accomplish and things that we got done, some things we baked and such. So apparently Turbo must have pushed out this fence. I don't know if you can see that. It is very bent. And the water bin is bent up too. What did you do, Turbo? He's been acting very aggravated today. I think he's like, these girls won't let me near them as much as he wants.
Okay, bye.
I know, we're gonna have to do some fence repair, huh? After Turbo leaves. I think we officially have a Broody Hen. Our first Broody Hen. It's this billet feather. Are you okay, girl? We thought she was sick, but I don't think so because I picked her up and underneath her, she's pulled out the feathers underneath. And I had read that that means that they're getting ready to be broody. And she will not get up from the spot. And there are eggs up in her here. See, there's some eggs down there. Problem is we're going on vacation soon and I don't want this girl to go broody right now. After vacation, that'd be fine. But not yet. What are you doing? You're not supposed to go broody right now. So all these eggs over here. One of our meals we had this week, we had some little noodles that my mom had given the kids. They were chicken, rooster looking noodle shapes. They were so cute, so I had to share. They're actually little chickens, or roosters. I think they are roosters, really. I don't know if you can tell. Little roosters, or little chickens. And we're gonna keep it kind of like a rectangle shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I'm so glad that you're starting to take over bread making. That's helpful.
Just check off your list.
That's right. Awesome. I think that one's about ready for you to roll. Brooklyn has started helping me a lot more in the kitchen with the baking, and she's showing an interest in doing bread. So she doesn't care for the sourdough bread as much, so I told her then you should learn how to make some regular bread so you can keep on top of that. And she's really taken a liking to it and doing really, really well. I've been very impressed and proud of her. She also has been doing more like baking with like cookies and just really showing an interest in that. So, which I am totally okay with because this helps me out. Helps me with some of the kitchen stuff. I haven't been very diligent about getting the after pictures of when she's done baking. So here's just a few things of what while she was baking. Okay, so I was about ready to start painting this railing back here, and I thought, oh goodness, I better record some of this. So today I am going to quickly try to get this wood part of this back railing painted. So it already has white on the posts, but we need to repaint those as well. So this has been a project we wanted to do since we moved in. You can see it goes all the way down, but every year I end up planting a garden in this area, and it grows up and we can't paint it. So I'm going to try to get this done before I plant the plants in here, which is what I was wanting to do in the next couple days, this weekend. So today's Friday, and I'm hoping this weekend I can get my plants in. So this is before, and I call this the porch garden. So here's all the area we need to paint. I'll probably just get the first coat on today, and I think this part, these posts need a little bit more sanding. They did not get done all the way, so I will just focus on the wood part right now. got smart and went and got a roller. This little roller seems to be doing okay for the railing parts, but I still need to cut in on the tighter spots. Okay, first coat on, except for the poles, but it's pretty good. I'm about to go do the second coat real fast, and that way tomorrow or this evening I can plant. So it's taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we're gonna get it done. I got it done. It looks so good. So 2 coats on, and every tiny little crevice has been done. It took a lot longer, like 2 half days. So a 2-day project for me, which was not in my plan, but at least it's done and we don't have to worry about it. So the railings are painted and I did get that done. I'll show you a few other things that we got done today. This is Saturday. So I worked on that for the last 2.5 hours or so, got that done. But this morning we worked a lot on getting the baby chicks out to this little coop. So we'll show you the baby chicks. So here's our small coop, as we call it. It was our covered run that we kind of rigged up a little box inside for a coop. And all of the 6 chicks, we call them chicks, but they really just look like smaller hens. They're 8 weeks old, and the goats are very interested. Very interested in what's going on here. Huh? So they're 8 weeks old and they're doing great out here. The weather is supposed to get kind of cold tonight. It's going to drop down to 40 or like a little below 40. So these guys are fully feathered, so I think they will be okay. I went ahead and just covered up some of the vented areas so they won't get much wind going through there. And also it's supposed to rain. So that's another reason why I covered up the vents, just to make sure that they do not get wet, because I think they'll be fine as far as the cold, because they're fully feathered. They can like bundle together, and I put a bunch of pine shavings in their coop, so they should be good. I just don't want them wet and cold, so hopefully they'll be all right. They are so ready to be outside though. They are big and stinky and just not needing to be in our garage anymore. So we gave them a 5-gallon water with 2 of the little cups, and they have their food hanging, so everything is going to be really clean and hopefully will be better to keep up. Oh, little one. Yeah, they've been raised on those little water cups, so they know how to use them. Then we have, you see these little trees, scented air freshener trees. We do not do synthetic fragrances in our house, but I went and bought these because they say they keep the gnats away, the buffalo gnats away. So we shall see. We shall see if they actually work. I have 2, one in there and one right here. So last year, our chicks, we lost like probably half of our chicks to the buffalo gnat. So last year we lost about half of our chicks to the buffalo gnat disease that they pass around. They all got like a malaria type disease, and they just one by one started dying. And then they've all been much more weaker, like all the ones that got the gnat disease, actually their immune systems are compromised for the rest of their life. So slowly it seems like each time something comes through, one of them will get sick and they just don't make it, and their immune systems are not that great. And I had read that some people cull all of their chickens once they get these diseases that, you know, compromises their immune systems, but we didn't do that. We just wanted to give them a chance, and now I'm seeing what the benefit of actually doing that, just for you know, if you raise a chicken and you're raising them for egg production and 7 months later they die of something random because their immune systems weren't strong, then you just invested all that time and money into feeding that animal that's not giving you any eggs, so, or meat, whatever it may be. So yeah, it's a lesson learned. So we're trying really hard to protect these guys because we do not want anything to happen like that to them, and we don't want to have to make hard decisions. Look at these cuties. Hi guys. Tweet tweet. puppy. This coop is literally just thrown together with scrap materials, but hey, it's gonna work to raise up these hens for another, or pullets for another couple months while they get bigger. We can join them with the big flock. What do you think, Jade? What do you think?
She's the star.
Yeah, she is. Hi, Stella. I don't have food for you guys. Okay, we still have Turbo here. He's testing our fences, showing us where they're weak. So Scott worked on the coop today, and it took him like all morning. So things that you think that won't take very long end up taking like all morning. So I was spending all my morning cleaning out the barn, the chicken side. I'm cleaning out the barn today. And these ladies won't get out of the nesting box, so I can clean out the nesting boxes.
This one's trying to get away.
We have escape artists. They're trying to leave. And spraying Elector PSP in there because we have, I think we have mites or lice. I don't know. I saw like these white little eggs. I guess that's what they are, like at the base of their feathers. I think that means it's like lice eggs. Not sure. But I read that Elector PSP helps, and I did have some of that on hand that I bought in like a single use on eBay. So if you're needing that and don't want to spend the $150 or $200 on a bottle, you can buy them on single use on eBay. That's what we did. So the barn, it's kind of dark in here, but super clean barn. We still have one hen that has been broody. Yep, she's still down there. Are you broody girl? She's a good broody mama. She doesn't bite us. Do you have any eggs under here? Yes. You cannot hatch eggs right now, okay? Okay? Another project that we worked on today was starting to level out this area so we can get the pool back up. Right?
Yeah. We're a little wore out. It's been a long day. We've had like 10 projects.
Yeah. We tend to run on Saturdays, and
The only problem here is Missy uses this as a litter box. So she's going to be a little hot when there's a pool here again.
It's so exciting. Can't believe it's already pool time.
But we're doing it right. It's going to be level. It's going to be center. We're going to make it to where we can winterize it. It's a pool that's doesn't normally get winterized, but we're going to make it to where it winterizes because it's a bear to get out of, as you can imagine, out of this circle.
Yes.
Put up and then put back in, and so it makes it difficult. And so we're going to make it to where it can just sit, and we don't have to worry about any sinking into the ground. Anything we can do to keep it there and us not have to move it anymore.
Yes. Because last year it was a total nightmare putting this thing up and taking it down. We don't want to ever have to do that again. So,
last year Missy's in there making a litter box.
She's already running. She's like, oh, you made it all loose for me. Missy.
Are you cool at me looking into gates?
What are you doing? Our first morning, and the birds are figuring it out. Did you guys survive last night? Yeah. Got a little cold last night, but I think they did okay. Hey, birdies. They say it's actually nice and cozy in our little coop. Did you sleep on the roosting bar? Hi. You guys want to stay in your nice little cozy? You guys want to stay in their nice little cozy coop? It is supposed to get down to 37 tonight, and it is past our freeze date, our last frost date, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit and wait until tomorrow or the day after to plant my peppers and my tomatoes. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some more seeds in the ground and see what I can do today with the irrigation. I'm gonna get some planting done today. Planting these jade beans. right here. And the lettuce and carrots and arugula and dill have been loving this colder evenings, colder nights. Coming in good. I'm not sure if you can see, but the onions I planted last week are finally taking and starting to grow. So they're on both sides here, and in the middle here, I'm going to do 2 rows of the tomatoes. Over on this side, the cucumbers are popping up. Cucumbers. This is one I transplanted from a winter sowing thing. Has a little bit of sun exposure right here. And then the onions, I planted onions in between them, so we'll see how that works.
And then we'll have a mini pool, Mom.
Kids are helping do the last bit of kind of straightening out this area before we start laying down the mat under the pool and putting the legs up.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Strong.
You're strong? Yes, you are. We originally thought we were going to have to do this deck, stain the deck before we resurface whatever we're going to be doing, before we put the pool up, but we think that because we need to put a border along the edge to help get the deck to come right up to the pool, then we are going to do that part afterwards. So hopefully that ends up working out, but we'll be able to get the pool up faster this way. Thanks for watching this week's video. Hope you kind of like following us along on our homestead chores and activities we've been doing throughout the week. We'll see you on the next video. Catch you later. Oh yeah.